Hi, my name is Gayleen. Thanks for tuning in to Travel Time. This week on Travel Time, we're going to be talking about Amsterdam, and with me today is my guest, James Putnam. Hi, James.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in to be on the show.
No problem.
Now, James has recently been to Amsterdam, so we're going to talk about some of the things that you did there, some of the highlights of the city, and what did you think about Amsterdam for the first time?
It was fun, a little different than the U.S., way different. They just have a different way of life than we do over here.
Sure.
Like, we take for granted, just using the bathroom, but you have to pay over there to use the bathroom.
I thought that was interesting. We were talking before the show today that if you're out in a public area and you're not a patron, like at a restaurant or something, and you do have to use the restroom, you actually have to pay.
Yeah. Yep. It's about €4, which I guess is like $7 US.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. I loved all the pictures you had of the old buildings. Do you see those all over the city there?
Yeah. Yep. It's all old buildings.
Okay.
No new construction like over here.
Okay. Yeah, because they kind of preserve everything and restore it, where we kind of knock everything down and start new again. And talk about the streets a little bit and the canals. I thought that was kind of fascinating too.
Every road is pretty narrow, and then there's usually a canal in between each side of the road. And a lot of people either take the boats, like these little boats, or bikes. And some people have cars, but they're really small.
Sure, like the little electric cars. Now, when people are on the boat, so let's say if you're going to go grocery shopping, you just get on a canal or right by where you live?
Yep, and then you can just stop wherever you want.
Okay.
Because some people have their own, or they're like taxis, ferries.
Okay. Now, will the canal or the river boats then stop at each store, and they're your driver per se while you're out shopping? Okay.
Yep.
And I know one of the pictures too you had, there was an area that had about 100 different bikes lined up.
Yep.
And is that because the streets are so narrow there?
Yeah, and a lot of people ride bikes, and actually people on bikes have the right of way.
Oh, okay.
So, you have to yield to them.
Okay. Now let's talk about some of the tourist things you did there. I know you said you visited the Anne Frank house.
Yep.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about that?
It was really interesting. There's a lot of people, always a lot of people. Like in 2007, there's over 1 million visitors there. And it was just really interesting, and there's guided tours through there. You can't really go off on your own, and they just explain, how they were hiding, and they showed her diary, and just a bunch of her little stuff is still preserved there, and all that kind of stuff.
And is it roped off like you'd find at some other museums, so you can't touch anything?
Right, or have cameras.
Now, how much would a tour of like the Anne Frank house cost?
I think it was like €10 a person.
Which is about $15 US or approximately. And now you had some great pictures of the tulip fields there too. And when are the tulips in bloom?
The tulips are in bloom April, May. Tulips are very popular there. There's just fields of them.
Sure.
All over.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm sure they're shipped all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, another thing you had mentioned was you guys had went to the beach one day there.
Yep.
Which, when I think of Amsterdam, I really don't think of beach. So how is the water and stuff there?
The water is really cloudy. It's on the Atlantic Ocean, and it's really dirty and lots of snails and fish, dead fish.
Okay, so it's not really for swimming?
No, not at this time. We were there in April, May.
Okay.
Maybe in the summer it is. I don't know.
Okay. And what did you think about the choice of restaurants and shopping in the area?
Shopping was really expensive, and so was food. They always say everything's really expensive in Amsterdam. The food was really different. They eat a lot of lamb and pork, not many hamburgers or anything. Okay.
And for somebody that's never been to Amsterdam before, you got any pointers or things that they should see or do while they're there?
Always hold on to your belongings, because there's lots of pickpocketers.
Okay.
But make sure you go see like downtown Amsterdam and the Anne Frank house.
Sure.
And ride the canals.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, your pictures look amazing. It looked like a great city to go visit.
It was fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, we invite you guys to stop in here and see us at Travel. We'd love to book a vacation for you to the wonderful city of Amsterdam. James, thanks for being on the show.
Yes,
it's a great pictures, and I know you had a wonderful time in there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, and have a great week.